Have you ever found yourself lying in bed staring at the ceiling thinking, "Why can't I sleep like I used to?" Or maybe your heart races a little too fast after climbing a flight of stairs that never used to be a problem. If you're over 60, you're not alone. Nights seem longer, mornings feel heavier, and your heart doesn't quite beat with the same steady confidence it once did. But here's the comforting truth. You can take small, natural steps to change that, and one of the easiest begins with something as simple as what you drink before bed. As we get older, our bodies don't work quite the same way they used to. Hormones shift, sleep cycles change, and our cardiovascular system needs more care. Many people reach for sleeping pills or over-the-counter remedies, but these can leave you groggy, dependent, and not truly rested. And as for heart health, that often gets pushed aside until it becomes a crisis. But what if I told you that just by sipping the right drink before bed, you could begin to support both your sleep and your heart, gently and naturally? Tonight and every night can become an opportunity, a ritual to support your well-being. And in this video, we're going to talk about 5 natural drinks that are especially powerful for those of us in our 60s, 70s, and beyond. These aren't exotic or expensive, and you likely already have 1 or 2 of them in your kitchen. So let's begin with the first one, warm tart cherry juice. Now don't let the word tart fool you. This drink is delicious and its benefits go far beyond flavor. Tart cherries are one of the richest sources of natural melatonin, which is the hormone your body produces to help you sleep. But as we age, our melatonin levels drop significantly. That's one reason why falling and staying asleep becomes harder. Tart cherry juice, especially when warmed slightly, helps naturally raise your melatonin levels without making you dependent on supplements. Many people report not only falling asleep faster, but staying asleep longer and waking up feeling more refreshed. And here's the bonus. Cherries are also packed with antioxidants that help reduce inflammation and support heart health. So every soothing sip does double duty, calming your mind and nourishing your heart. Let's say you're not a cherry fan or you want another option, something even simpler. That brings us to an age-old remedy your grandmother might have whispered to you when you were a child. Warm milk. But not just any milk. Try it with a pinch of nutmeg or a drop of raw honey. This gentle drink is more than just a comfort from childhood. Milk contains tryptophan, an amino acid that promotes the production of serotonin and melatonin in the brain. And when you add a tiny bit of honey, not more than half a teaspoon, it gives your brain just the right amount of glucose to transport those calming compounds where they need to go. But there's more. Nutmeg, often forgotten in the spice rack, is a quiet hero when it comes to sleep. Just a pinch added to your warm milk can relax your nervous system and even help lower blood pressure slightly. It's an old Ayurvedic remedy, one that's been passed down through generations and still works today. So if you find yourself tossing and turning at night, don't overlook this simple, soothing combination. It feels like a hug in a cup, and sometimes that's exactly what your body needs. Now, perhaps you're someone who's been told to watch their cholesterol or blood pressure, and your doctor has been nudging you to be more heart conscious. That's where our next natural drink steps in, hibiscus tea. This beautiful crimson tea isn't just pretty to look at. It's been scientifically proven to lower blood pressure and improve cholesterol levels. 2 things that become more important than ever after 60. Sipping on hibiscus tea before bed can gently relax your blood vessels, helping to lower hypertension and ease the workload on your heart while you sleep. You might notice your sleep becoming deeper too. Hibiscus has mild sedative properties, especially when brewed strong and enjoyed warm. Just 1 cup in the evening, not too late, around 8 p.m., can help you wind down, quiet your racing thoughts, and give your heart a little love at the same time. And the best part? No side effects, no chemicals, just nature doing what it does best. It's amazing how such small, thoughtful habits can begin to transform your nights and your days. There's a quiet kind of power in creating a bedtime routine that feels nourishing instead of rushed. Imagine ending your day with something warm in your hands, something made with care and intention, knowing that each sip is helping you sleep more soundly and keeping your heart strong. No grand gestures, no complicated regimens, just 5 minutes, a kettle, and a little commitment to your health. And while we're just getting started, these first few natural options are already making a difference in many people's lives. There's something beautiful about turning ordinary moments into rituals of care. And that's exactly what a warm drink before bed can become. It's not just about what you're drinking, but how it makes you feel. Calmer, grounded, like you're doing something gentle for your body that it deeply appreciates, even if it can't say so out loud. And that brings us to another incredible natural drink that people over 60 have found truly life-changing: lemon balm tea. Now, if you've never heard of lemon balm before, don't worry. It's not the same as lemon, and it doesn't taste sour. It's a sweet, mild herb in the mint family that has been used for centuries to ease anxiety, promote relaxation, and soothe the heart. And when I say soothe the heart, I mean that quite literally. Lemon balm has natural calming properties that can help regulate your heartbeat, especially if you've been feeling tense or anxious as you wind down at night. Many people over 60 find that as they age, they become more sensitive to stress. Even small things can feel overwhelming. A forgotten phone call, a bill in the mail, or even just the quiet loneliness of a long evening. Lemon balm tea acts like a gentle hand on your shoulder saying, "It's okay, you're safe now, you can rest." That calming effect doesn't just help your mind. It supports your heart rate and blood pressure too. It tells your entire nervous system to let go, and for many, that's the first step toward deeper, more restful sleep. To prepare it, just steep a teaspoon or two of dried lemon balm leaves in hot water for 5 to 7 minutes. You can even combine it with chamomile or lavender if you like. But even on its own, lemon balm has a soft, almost lemony mint aroma that feels like peace in a cup. And if you're someone who often wakes up in the middle of the night, your body might be asking for this kind of calm, but maybe you're looking for something even more rooted in tradition, a drink that's been passed down through time and cultures as a natural way to relax, heal, and protect the heart. That brings us to one of the oldest remedies known to humankind: golden milk. Golden milk is a warm, comforting drink made with turmeric, a pinch of black pepper, a splash of milk, dairy, or plant-based, and sometimes cinnamon or ginger. It gets its name from its rich, golden color, and let me tell you, it lives up to the name. Turmeric is one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatories in the world, and chronic inflammation is something we don't often notice, but it affects everything. Joint pain, heart strain, blood vessel stiffness, even brain fog. What makes golden milk special, especially for those over 60, is how deeply it works while still being gentle. Turmeric helps reduce inflammation throughout your body, easing stiff joints, calming internal tension, and even supporting better digestion. That's important because discomfort in the body often shows up at night, whether it's bloating, aching knees, or a restless mind. Golden milk quiets those symptoms, one warm sip at a time, and it does more than just help you sleep. It protects your heart. Turmeric has been shown to improve endothelial function, which means it helps your blood vessels stay flexible and healthy. Combine that with its ability to lower LDL cholesterol and reduce plaque buildup, and you've got a natural drink that takes care of your heart while you rest. But remember, turmeric works best when it's combined with black pepper, just a tiny pinch. That helps your body absorb it more effectively. Stir it gently into your warm milk, and you have a creamy, soothing drink that feels like you're being wrapped in a warm blanket from the inside out. It's especially comforting on chilly evenings or when you've had a long day. And it's one of those things your body begins to look forward to, not just for sleep, but for healing. At this point, you might be wondering, can a few drinks really make a difference at this stage in life? The answer, my friend, is yes, because it's not just about what these drinks do, it's about what they replace. Instead of wine or caffeine, instead of late-night snacking or mindless scrolling, you're giving your body something nourishing, something intentional. You're saying, I care enough about myself to end my day with kindness. And isn't that what we all need more of? Not more pills, not more pressure, just more peace, more grace, more moments that say, you've done enough today. Now it's time to rest. We live in a world that moves too fast, expects too much, and rarely tells us to slow down. But when you make a habit of winding down with a warm, healing drink, one chosen with your heart and sleep in mind, you're doing something revolutionary. You're choosing balance. You're choosing to feel better, gently, and that choice adds up. Just think of how you'll feel after a week or a month. Not just sleeping better, but feeling less tense, more present, more in tune with your own rhythm. By now, you've seen how something as simple as what you drink before bed can turn into a beautiful form of self-care. Whether it's a cup of warm, tart cherry juice, a creamy golden milk blend, or the gentle comfort of lemon balm tea, each one brings its own kind of healing. And there's still one more to share. A final drink that's quietly gaining popularity among people over 60 who want to sleep deeper and protect their heart naturally. Magnesium-rich cocoa. Now, when most people hear the word cocoa, they think of sugary hot chocolate or something meant for kids. But what we're talking about here is something much more wholesome and purposeful. Pure, unsweetened cocoa powder. The kind without added sugar or dairy is packed with magnesium, one of the most essential minerals for sleep and heart health. And unfortunately, many older adults don't get nearly enough of it. Magnesium is what helps relax your muscles, calm your nervous system, and keep your heartbeat steady. It's like nature's own tranquilizer, but without the side effects. When you sip on a warm cup of magnesium-rich cocoa in the evening, you're doing more than indulging in a cozy treat. You're giving your body a tool it needs to unwind fully, to let go of the tension it's been holding all day. A simple recipe might include a tablespoon of pure cocoa powder, stirred into a warm cup of almond milk or oat milk, both of which are naturally high in magnesium too. You can sweeten it slightly with a drop of honey or a dash of cinnamon, and you've got a comforting, heart-friendly drink that feels like a reward rather than a remedy. And what's truly special is that cocoa also supports blood flow. It helps keep your arteries flexible, reduces inflammation in the vessels, and supports healthy circulation, all crucial for a strong heart. Many studies have even linked dark chocolate and cocoa flavonoids to a lower risk of heart disease. So with every rich, smooth sip, you're nourishing your body while satisfying your soul. It's amazing, isn't it? The small things. A cup of tea, a spoonful of spice, a quiet moment, are often the most powerful. We tend to think that health must be hard or complicated, that it requires big, drastic changes or expensive solutions. But sometimes, healing begins with slowing down, with listening to your body, with choosing one small, loving action and repeating it each night. That's the gift of these 5 natural drinks. They don't just help you sleep, they help you feel safe, cared for, nourished from the inside out. And when you sleep better, your heart has a chance to rest too. It doesn't have to work so hard to keep things running. Your blood pressure drops, your breathing slows, and your body gets the quiet space it needs to heal, repair, and rebuild, all while you rest. So tonight, when the day winds down and the house grows quiet, choose one of these drinks and turn it into your new bedtime habit. Light a candle if you want. Put on soft music, wrap yourself in a blanket. Let it be a whole experience, because you deserve that, not just once, but every night. You've spent so many years caring for others, raising families, working hard, making sacrifices, pushing through pain. Maybe you've spent too many nights awake with worry or lying in the dark wondering why rest feels so far away. But it doesn't have to be that way anymore. Your body is still capable of deep sleep, of strong heartbeats, of healing itself. With a little help from you, and you don't need to do everything at once. Just start with one drink, one night. One gentle choice that says, I love this body and I want it to feel good. That's all it takes. One small, consistent step forward. And over time, those steps become a new rhythm. A rhythm of rest, balance, and peace. If something here resonated with you, if a memory came to mind, or you thought of someone you love who might benefit from this, I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below. Tell me your favorite drink or how your nights have been. You never know who else you might encourage by sharing. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to click the like button. It helps more people discover this kind of information. And if you want to see more videos like this, filled with simple, natural tips to help you live well at any age, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. This community is all about making life after 60 not just easier, but richer, fuller, and more joyful. Because the truth is, aging doesn't mean slowing down. It means choosing more wisely. It means letting go of the noise and tuning in to what really matters. Rest, heart health, a good night's sleep, and most importantly, peace of mind. So here's to you, to your evenings, your rest, and your heart. May every night bring you deeper sleep. May your heart beat strong and steady, and may you wake up each morning feeling a little more refreshed, a little more whole, and a lot more alive. Here's to living your best life.